Ladies and gentlemen, would you all please join me in welcoming the members of the Webster Thomas High School graduating class of 2023. On behalf of the Webster Central School District, I'd like to extend our warmest welcome to our families, friends, and all those watching online tonight. Thank you for the support and encouragement that brought us to this joyous occasion on this beautiful night in Webster. I'd like to recognize our honored guests seated behind me. Superintendent of Webster Schools, Brian Neenan. Board of Education President, Janice Richardson. Board of Education Vice President, Linda Diogardi. And members of the Board of Education, Carol Barnabas and Jennifer Birdsong Ng. And from our district administration, I'd like to introduce the Executive Director of Family Student Services and Inclusivity, Dr. Robert Chawell, Assistant Superintendent for Business, Brian Freeman, Assistant Superintendent for Instruction, Aaron Land, our Director of Athletics and Phys Ed, Steve LaMonica, the Executive Director of Elementary Education, Francine Leggett, our Executive Director of Student Services, Dr. Andre Millette, and Dave Swinson, our Assistant Superintendent for Administration and Human Resources. I'd also like to introduce our class of 2023 Board of Directors, who will be assisting on stage in tonight's ceremony, and today's featured student speakers seated on the field. Quentin Owinger, Madeline Brunswick, Gavin King, Nora Mahoney, Hannah Reeve, Sarah Rogers, Colby Spencer, and Emily Stewart. And our student speakers seated on the field, Madison Blodgett, A-Marie Lowry, and Ava Stoller. Lastly, please give a warm welcome to our faculty keynote speaker from our English department, Mr. Kyle Salfoletto. Before we get going tonight, I have a few folks to acknowledge who helped make this evening possible. First and foremost, the class of 2023. Please give your class advisors, Mrs. Barnes and Mr. Bertrand, a round of applause. They shepherded you through a difficult 4 years and certainly deserve your appreciation. Next, our custodial staff, Alicia, Billy, and the whole buildings and ground crew who helped set up the field today and will be tearing it down tomorrow. Well done, everybody. Great job. Our graduation coordinators and tech support, Mrs. Marcello, Mrs. Glosky, Mrs. Nugent, Kathy Strite, Jenna Kuhlman, Paul Conley, and all of our aisle angels and ushers. Thank you for doing such a fantastic job. And lastly, I want to thank your assistant principals, Mrs. Anson, Mr. McBride, Dr. Wade, and Dr. Clark. And last but not least, I'd like to thank all of our families, parents, or guardians. You are, and forever will be, the first and best teachers in your children's lives. Thank you to you all for bringing us here tonight to watch our kids graduate from high school. To begin tonight's ceremony, we'd like to honor students and guests who have or will be giving service to our country by joining the military. At this point, I'd like to introduce members of this year's class who have committed to join the military upon graduation. Students, please remain standing as I read your names. Joining the Air Force, Thomas Howley, ROTC. And joining the Marines, Joseph Ives and Harrison Schwarzenberg. Please remain standing. Now I'd like to invite all of our members of the audience. If you have served in the military in any capacity, please stand up so that you can join this evening's recognition of military service. On behalf of everyone here tonight, thank you for your service to our country and for helping to keep all Americans safe at home and abroad. We'd also like to recognize the academic achievement of this outstanding graduating class. This year we have 199 students who qualified for Latin graduation honors. Would all students who earned cum laude honors please stand up? Cum laude students earned at least an 85 GPA while taking at least one AP course. Okay, thank you. Now, would all students who earned magna cum laude honors please stand up? Magna cum laude students earned at least a 90 GPA while taking at least 2 AP courses. Lastly, would all students who earned summa cum laude honors please stand up? Summa cum laude students earned at least a 95 GPA while taking at least 3 AP level courses. Congratulations to all of you on a job well done. Each year, as I think about formulating some thoughts for a graduating class, I try to think of a cohesive theme that defines your 4 years of high school. For this class in particular, it's been very hard to do because your 4 years have been, to be frank, weird, different, the dreaded, unprecedented. It's hard to speak into this. In short, all the words we're tired of hearing to describe all things during COVID. And you're not just unique because you're the senior class, the first class in 9 years to lose the Spirit Stick. Oh, was that too soon? I'm sorry, guys. So the class of 2023 doesn't fit into a nice, tidy package and a traditional message that would, quite frankly, just sound like blah, blah, blah. You guys, the class of 2023, were different. You went from this to this to this. And in between, each year was a distinctly different version of high school. Virtual, hybrid, masking, 2 days a week, cafeteria in the gym. You name it, you did it all. You made friendships that began in elementary school and that will continue after high school. And that's the point of tonight, isn't it? You did it. You overcame all the adversity, showed strength and resiliency, and how you will face challenges in the future. Tonight is the close of chapter 1 in a very long story, and you're here graduating from high school. So class of 2023, here's my message to you, and it's very simple. Go out into an uncertain world and explore. Have fun. See new things and meet new people. And while you do so, don't lose sight of where you came from, your home. The lessons learned in and out of the classroom and Webster are over. And after you walk the stage later tonight, you are headed in 319 different directions. As you have learned in the past 4 years, there will be sickness, wars, there will be times where you don't know where the heck you're going, and it doesn't make sense. Keep moving. Whether you're going to a job or a college or to the military, you have an entire community at Thomas and Webster rooting for your success. Don't forget that, and don't forget that you're a Titan for life. Congratulations, class of 2023. Now it's time to move on. We have a great ceremony ahead of us tonight, and your classmates and Mr. Suffoletto have created some great graduation messages. But first, I'm honored to introduce our superintendent of schools. This gentleman has served the Webster School District for 13 years as a principal, assistant superintendent, deputy superintendent, and currently as our superintendent. Ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to introduce Mr. Brian Neenan.
Thanks, Ben. All right, thank you so much, Mr. Weedor, for that introduction. And welcome, everyone, to the commencement ceremony for the Webster Thomas High School Class of 2023. Today, you join thousands of proud Webster Central School District alumni as you become Thomas graduates. This is a day to celebrate not only your individual achievements, but also what you have accomplished as a group, and what a privilege it has been for all of us to watch you grow into the graduates that you are today. Parents, grandparents, family, and friends, we are grateful to you for raising such outstanding young people. Together, you have helped us build our One Webster community. You have attended open houses, helped with late-night homework at the kitchen table, joyfully listened to years of band, orchestra, and chorus concerts, enthusiastically cheered on your favorite student athlete. And do you remember when you joined your nervous kindergartner at the bus stop for the first day of school so many years ago? Your unwavering support has shaped your children now and will continue to impact who they become. Seniors, be sure to hug your loved ones a little tighter today. They are so proud of you and thrilled to share in today's unforgettable moments. And just as they have countless times before, they'll be looking just for you, watching and celebrating your every step, and particularly those that you take across the graduation stage. And as a dad, I recognize that there's no denying the passage of time. You are now young adults, but we still can't help but picture the days when your kindergarten backpacks were as big as you were. You are now ready to receive your high school diploma and proudly stride into the next season of life. So let's thank the loved ones who have supported you along the way. To our incredible faculty and staff, I am thankful for the difference makers that you are in our students' lives. You have the unique opportunity to positively impact the educational experience of each of our students from the first day that they join our district to commencement day. And we realize the lasting memories that a caring teacher, bus driver, administrator, coach, advisor, teaching assistant, aide, security guard, and all of our amazing support staff can create for our students. So thank you for your continued professionalism, encouragement, and constant compassion for our students. And thank you for being true champions of education. Yeah, thank you. Nice job, students. That's awesome. Seniors, as you celebrate this momentous day and dream of what is to come, I hope that you fondly reflect upon your time in our district. In fact, it's my greatest hope that you take a little Webster with you wherever you go. Now, that will certainly mean different things for each and every one of you. You might take with you a specific academic lessons learned. The former math and computer science teacher in me certainly hopes this is true. Or maybe you've gained valuable insights about yourself through years spent practicing a sport, rehearsing on a stage, or creating in an art studio. I hope you are able to share all those things that you have learned here. I've had many extraordinary mentors throughout my life, some that have helped me with my schooling, some that have helped me navigate relationships, and others that supported me as I applied for jobs. What I have learned from all those folks is that there is always room for growth. I learned to ask for help. I learned that every day is a new day. I learned to listen to those around me and that I might not have the answer. So surround yourself with people who lift you up. Continue to stay positive, encourage others, spread kindness, and when you find yourself in need or in tough situations, let others lift you. This year, our district was able to celebrate 3 Webster business community partners that have supported our students. Individually, I asked these 3 successful people about what they look for in high-quality employees. First, believe it or not, be on time. Second, listen with your eyes. And finally, your path might be messy. It might even change, and that is okay. For punctuality says you care, eye contact shows you care, and flexibility means you care about yourself. These 3 things might sound like simple advice, but there will always be distractions. Things like cell phones and social media are grabbing our attention like never before. And I believe that from today on, all three pieces of advice are good reminders about making our community a better place. So, as you embark upon your next adventure, keep the lessons you've learned here close and continue to grow. Congratulations, class of 2023. I wish you all the best.
Good evening, everyone. I'm so glad we could all be here together this night in the beautiful, I'm so sorry. Good evening, everyone. I'm so glad we could all be here together tonight on this beautiful evening in Webster. My name is Hannah Reeve. Please join me in welcoming the first student voice this evening, A. Marie Lowry, delivering her speech entitled Elevation Advocacy.
Oh my God, I am so happy. So excuse me if I squeal. But I have never been more thankful in my life to achieve something as great as this moment. Out of the 13 years total I've spent in school, including the year and a half as a student at Webster Thomas, this year has been the most memorable. And you know what? I'd like to believe I was an amazing student. Sorry, typo. I'd like to believe I was an amazing student at Thomas. Apart from me contemplating every day if I should skip each class or maybe go. I did go, by the way. So, Mom, if you're listening, I was a good student. Thank you. But I did go around the halls during my free blocks, procrastinating from my schoolwork. I also dreaded it every second in my economics class. And I also forgot my book bag that one time on the bus, so I couldn't do my work. I also liked stopping by Miss Hewitt's room to grab some candy, because Lord knows I needed my sugar. I also showed up to school one time with a bonnet on my head. And I also learned that one of the people from this school is actually my next door neighbor. So if you ever thought you saw me that one time I was walking my dog in my pajamas, no, you did not. Stay blind. Thank you. But regardless of all that, trust me, I really did learn things. One of the greatest lessons I learned from school was to always advocate for yourself so you can keep on going. There were so many times during the school year where I struggled with myself up to the point where I wanted to end all, I didn't believe that I could make it or even bring myself to try. And even though I wasn't alone on my journey, I still felt like a face in the crowd. Heck, man. School drained me. And let's be real, nobody enjoys waking up early in the morning for 5 days a week for school and deal with your personal life. No, thank you. I bet you've all felt this way one time or another. But I'm glad I kept going because I turned my struggles into triumphs. I realized that I deserve better in life than to cling to a mediocre day over and over. I mean, I was literally counting the days. Just ask my old math teachers, Miss Prizzy and Miss Lustuka. But throughout all that, I learned that it's okay to ask for help. Actually, get as much help in life as you can, because it will elevate you much higher than you thought you could ever reach. Because I advocated for myself, I opened doors and walked into rooms I never thought I could be qualified for. I got into the colleges I applied for, got on a roll a few times. I found amazing and beautiful friends who value me and never let me forget my worth. I had a blast while looking exceedingly beautiful at ball. Thank you. And now I am about to be Amory Claudette Laurie, a young black graduate of Webster Thomas High School. But I tell you this before I close. My success tonight, and yours as well, is not defined as a piece of paper. Our success is the many years we've dedicated ourselves to get to this moment. To know that we deserve all the great things in life, and that I know as a fact for us all that the achievement we have is amongst one of the many we shall receive if we keep on going and have that will to live our best life for the sake of ourselves. And even if this is the only thing that you look forward to, as you walk across and grab that well-earned diploma, know that it was your advocacy and your support you had for yourself that earned your place, not anyone or anything else, because absolutely nobody can tell you who you are meant to be but you. This moment is a part of the world that you deserve. I wish you all the best. Congratulations, class of 2023. Thank you.
Good evening, Titan students and families. My name is Gavin King. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to our next speaker, Madison Blodgett, delivering her speech entitled, What We've Overcome.
Hello, everyone. My name is Madison Blodgett. I'm a musician, a National Honor Society member, a varsity tennis player, a future music teacher, and a proud member of the Webster Thomas class of 2023. This is a big day for us, guys. A day full of bittersweetness as we say goodbye to our school, our friends, and everything we've known for the past 12 or 13 years, and look forward to the opportunities and excitement that lies ahead for all of us. Whether it's college, joining the military, the workforce, traveling, or whatever plans lie ahead, when I look forward into our future, I see nothing but success for us. We, of course, will experience rejection and trying times, just as I'm sure we've all experienced just in our high school career. I know I personally have. Through my high school career, I have had times when I've struggled, whether it was self-inflicted because I made a mistake and didn't know how to fix it, or I overscheduled myself and ended up crying to my parents, thanks Dad, because I didn't have a lunch or any form of a break in the day and didn't know what to do because I just couldn't bear to think about dropping a class, especially when I thought my only option was getting rid of a music class. There have been times where the struggles were from external sources, friends who are growing apart from the group, making me have to choose sides, people who I just couldn't understand why they seemingly hated me. And during these times, I remember clearly feeling helpless. Like no matter what I did, there would be no right solution, and thinking that no matter what solution I came up with, it would only make things worse. These feelings were, in the long run, just a blip in time, but at the moment, it felt like the world was crumbling around me. In reality, it wasn't. It just seemed that way. Through every one of these times, I've always been able to rely on friends and family to get me through and help me find the diplomatic solution to all of the problems. Everyone needs those people, and I hope that each and every one of us finds them in our own lives. Though we may have our ups and downs, times when we feel like things aren't just working out, or days when we just feel miserable, we will always overcome. This is precisely the message I want to share with you all before we graduate and part ways. Find the silver lining and rise above, whether that is by yourself or with the support of those who care about you. I know life can be hard sometimes, but our class has proved that we will always persevere and overcome even in the most trying of times. Our class has been through a lot, from missing part of the freshman and sophomore year, which I won't go into, because if I think any of us hear the word unprecedented again, we may scream. We saw injustices and violence in our community and the communities around us, and we even lost Spirit Week our senior year. We have proved through all of this we can always find the bright side and overcome anything. We proved that we can make it through whatever challenges are thrown our way and not only survive them, but thrive in spite of them. We proved that we will not stand by and allow injustices in our community and our surrounding communities to happen. In our high school career, we have had multiple school-wide protests to show people what we believe in. That's really awesome, you guys. And lastly, some may say this was the most dramatic part of senior year. When we lost Spirit Week, we came back and absolutely crushed it during Earth Week. Some of these issues may end up fading into a faint memory, while others may stay with us. But the lesson we can learn from all of these examples are the same. Things that seem like the end of the world at that moment are often things that we can work through or things that we can change. We will have many challenges in the future, but we must always remember to keep our chin up, see the beauty in the moment, and always push to overcome the obstacle. Class of 2023, congratulations on us making it to the end of this journey, and let me just say how proud I am for us making it here. Thank you all for the memories, and congratulations once more.
Hi everyone, my name is Nora Mahoney and I have the absolute honor today of introducing our final student speaker for class of 2023. Please welcome Ava Stoller to the podium to deliver her speech, Time is of the Essence.
That was good.
Gotta move it down a little shorter. Good evening, parents, family, and friends, teachers and administrators, but most importantly, Thomas Class of 2023. The time has officially come for us to take our final steps in our high school career, as time is of the essence. Time is of the essence, as we've been told so many times before, but what does that actually mean? According to dictionary.com, it is said when something must be done immediately. In a sense, I guess that could be logical, as teachers would often use this phrase when speaking about homework and preparing for tests. Actually, now that I've looked it up, that definition cleared up a lot for me, and I should have looked it up a lot sooner. But anyways, now that I'm somehow a speaker for my high school graduation, time really is of the essence. And to further prove this point, I'm officially realizing I forgot to tell my parents I was speaking today, so hello MJ and hello Dad. As I remember this phrase, I'd always taken it as a motivational concept to tell yourself, take your time, to acknowledge and savor every moment, to enjoy time and interaction with friends, to make lifelong memories because life is just too short to waste looking at your phone, to be active and social within your communities and school. To me, I had always thought taking your time meant absorbing every moment that life has given you. Time was, and always is, of the essence. But now I understand the actual definition of that statement, as a chapter of our lives is officially closing. As we move on from the only chapter of our life we really know, we, as a class, have been in school since we were 4 or 5 years old. We never really thought about it, that in a sense, our main purpose in childhood was to learn. Learn what it meant to be educated, of course. but also what it meant to be compassionate, thoughtful, thorough, or even a friend and teammate, just a good, well-rounded person. But when we were little, all we wanted to do was grow up and be the big kid. Back then, we didn't know or understand that time is and was of the essence. Throughout our years as a class, we have endured so many memories together, whether it's collecting cans and slamming the previous seniors, whether they want to believe it or not, during Spirit Week, or our newest memories on senior trip, because, I mean, come on, what other senior class has had a wedding? Shout out to our ordained minister, Ben, for that, because all the joys and wonders and apparently licenses Google has in store for some people to use on the nights in early June of our senior trip. And if we really want to go back, there's the time everyone got wild at our 8th grade talent show at Willink. I know some of you know what I'm talking about. We can't forget the laughs with our friends and how close we've all grown during our time here at Thomas. In most situations, we have a lot to thank Thomas for. They have helped make our time here and at home memorable and something to look back on in a positive light. However, during all of this fun, we have to acknowledge the role models Thomas has allowed us to meet. They are unlike any other. The close teacher-student relationships that were made are truly what helped teach us character and helped us grow into who we want to be in such a short period of time. How to laugh and how to have fun, but then become serious and provide knowledge to help us succeed in our future endeavors. This knowledge, however, did not always pertain to the books. They showed us what it's like to be okay when speaking up, when something is wrong, or when you need help. That it's okay to not always be the smartest in class, but instead to show us that determination and drive can still bring success. To the Thomas staff, from what I believe to the entire class of 2023 as a whole, thank you. Thank you for being the role models that we were able to connect with. You used each precious moment to help us prepare for the future. We learned so much more than any curriculum or any textbook could have provided us. And for that, we thank you. In conclusion, all of these memories, concepts, and ideas all have one intangible thing in common: time. Time is of the essence. These moments and relationships we have grown fond of are the most sacred gifts the soon-to-be closed chapter of our lives will have given us. As these will be the moments we reminisce about in college, when starting our new jobs, or at our high school reunion. The time in which we have spent finding ourselves and creating pathways of success for our futures. But most importantly, they will be the memories we miss as we still have the feeling of wanting to grow older and skip to the parts of our lives where we're accomplished with jobs and houses. Just the same as we now look back of the memories playing in the button box in preschool. My fellow soon-to-be graduates, even though we are all in the same boat, I hope that you take this summer before your new chapter to make every moment worthwhile and to make the moments that we have with one another also memorable. Congratulations to us, the class of Thomas 2023, and our newly married couple, of course. And remember that time is of the essence. Make the most of it.
Good evening. My name is Emily Stewart, and I would like to direct your attention to our small stage where the Thomas Select Choir will be performing You Are the New Day by John David and arranged by Peter Knight and Philip Larson.
I will love you more than just needs days in which to be. Love of life means hope for me. Born on a new day. You are the new day.
Congratulations, class of 2023 students and families. My name is Quentin Owinger, and it is my pleasure to introduce our keynote faculty speaker, a distinguished and admired English teacher in our school, best known as Suff. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Kyle Suffoletto.
Oh, good evening, everyone. First, thank you to the class of 2023 for the honor to speak to you all tonight. I've taught English at Thomas for 16 years now, and I've never missed a graduation. This is one of my favorite days all year. I mean it. I was thinking about the top 10 days each year. You know, for me, I got days like Thanksgiving, going to a Bills game with my dad, first day of summer. I don't know what days make your top 10, but graduation is always mine. Now, I'm the last thing that has to happen before you get down to business, start calling some names. But if you give me a few minutes, maybe we can all come to an understanding about some expectations that I have for all of us, you know, just for the rest of our lives. So, if someone asked you how you can tell someone is from Webster, what would you say? I've been thinking about this. Can you identify any evidence that proves a person is from Webster? Maybe you'd say if they particularly like garbage plates or chicken French. And that could count, though that would be more a result of our inclusion in the Rochester area. As I've thought about this, I've been able to identify two pieces of evidence. The first is that you can tell someone is from Webster because a person from Webster doesn't feel anything when driving over the Irondequoit Bay Bridge. No, seriously, have you ever been in the car with someone who's going over the bridge for the first time? It's awkward, right? Their breath will be taken away by the water glistening in the sunlight and the lake in the background, and you'll be like, oh, right, there's water under the bridge, right? We don't even like going over the bridge. We only go over it if we have to. In fact, that's why we have graduation here, so we don't have to go over the bridge. The second piece of evidence that proves a person is from Webster is that a person from Webster actually knows what their town slogan is. And we know it's our town slogan because it's probably the most pretentious town slogan in all of town slogans. Even people from other towns know our slogan. Think about it. You don't know other town slogans. Pittsford's town slogan is wealthy where it matters most. And you don't even know if I just made that up. For all you know, that could be their slogan. I bet you they know ours, though. Where life is worth living. Really? Because life isn't worth living anywhere else. Look, I'm from here. I grew up just a street over on Holt Road. I went to Clem North, and you should forgive me for being a Schrader graduate. It was the only high school back then. And that may be another piece of evidence about being from Webster, because we say Schrader when everyone else in the world says Schroeder. Are we sure we're saying it right? Right? Mr. Neenan, are we sure? I am sure. All right, he's sure. Schrader. Okay. Now, I asked you these questions and teased our town slogan to get to a question that's really important for us to answer correctly. I have one last question to ask you as your teacher. What is the evidence that suggests a person lived a worthwhile life? I know there's not a person here who would say 14580 to answer that question. And I've seen people who get area code tattoos. I suppose I can understand that, but I have some questions for somebody who gets a 585 tattoo. Can you imagine if somebody tattooed 14580? Like, no, you can't. That's the only mistake in life worse than going camping with your children. Oh, you've made that mistake too? So what's the answer? It's sometimes helpful to know what the wrong answers are, so let's start there. I have two brothers, one older, one younger. My older brother does something involving computers, and my younger brother is a mechanical engineer. I don't really know exactly what they do, but I know they both make way more money than I do. My older brother considerably so. Have they lived life better than me? Would anyone argue that my older brother's life is more worthwhile than mine based solely on the houses we live in? Maybe some of you would. If I'm honest, then I should confess that feelings of envy creep in on the drive back home from my brother's house. But I get a reality check and my wife asks me, well, would you trade lives with him? And the answer is always no. So we know somewhere then that the house we live in, the money we make, do not correctly answer our question this evening. It's an appealing wrong answer, though, isn't it? What about academic success? We're all here, after all. It's tempting to say that the learned person's life is more worthwhile. Maybe it is. That would suit me. Our culture certainly puts the one who achieves in school on a pedestal over the one who does not. And yeah, academic success says something about you, but only it says something in the given moment. We are wrong if we think academic success is the answer to our question at hand. The color of the T on your sash may say something about your academic performance while you were here, or more realistically, it says something about the conditions and values of the people and environment into which you were randomly born. And we like that evaluation system. If I were graduating with you today, I wouldn't have a gold T on my sash. So look, perhaps there is an appropriate pride to feel when you are lifted up higher than others, but we should be very careful to think that it in any way makes us any better than anyone else, that our lives are more worthwhile. By the way, being educated and being successful in school can be two very different things. I'm pretty sure we know that fame doesn't answer the question. I can give you example after example of celebrities struggling to find purpose and meaning. So maybe the answer is found in climbing our societal ladder or achieving something great. I ran an ultra marathon a month ago. 26.3 grueling miles through the pouring rain and mud and muck and 3,000 feet of elevation on the Finger Lakes Trail from the Mount Morris Dam all the way to the end of Letchworth State Park. I wouldn't say completing that race itself makes my life worthwhile. And you should really appreciate that information because it means that you don't have to run it. Jim Kelly never won a Super Bowl. Yeah. What if Josh Allen never does? Well, that was hard to say. I want to take that one back, right? Was it not worthwhile? I know some fans who would say so, but I think they missed the question. But while running the ultramarathon doesn't itself answer the question, it does help us to get closer to the answer. So again, I ask, what is the evidence that suggests a person lived a worthwhile life? Or let's just make the question personal. What's the evidence that suggests you lived a worthwhile life? What evidence will be used to suggest that I lived a worthwhile life? So I said my ultramarathon can help us answer the question. Let me share some evidence with you. Every few miles in my race, there are checkpoints in which race workers make sure you haven't died. My first piece of evidence can be found at the mile 20 checkpoint. When I stopped to refill my hydration pack, I wasn't sure if my body could keep going. And if I'm just honest with all of you, all I wanted to do at that checkpoint was quit. Many do, and way earlier than mile 20. But I have a friend named Bob. Bob and I have been friends since we lived together in an off-campus house at Geneseo 20 years ago. Our lives took different paths after he graduated, but we've been going through life sort of side by side. And just recently, when he moved back home, we've been literally running side by side. At the mile 20 checkpoint, I told Bob to go ahead. I told him that I don't have it. And that really bothered me because I'm the better runner, and it probably also meant that I couldn't quote Marv Levy anymore. Bills Mafia, you out there? Okay, so you know when it's too tough for them, it's just right for us. Yeah, except if you quit. And I told Bob I didn't have it. But he said, no, I think you do. He said, we're running it one step at a time, so come on. If you ask me for evidence of a worthwhile life, I'd point to Bob. And if that isn't enough, I'll tell you about the finish. The last third of the mile, the trail empties out onto the main road and one last hill to climb. And if you were me and you looked up that hill, you would see two small boys running towards you, one in a blue raincoat, the other in green. As you climb the hill and the boys get closer, you would realize that these are your boys, and they've come to run alongside you. So even though you would have absolutely nothing left to give, you would muster just a little more. And when you would make the last turn and you would have all of 200 meters left, you would see a beautiful woman in purple and an old man in yellow, and they would start running with you. And then you would see Bob's family, and they're running and shouting too. You want evidence? Well, it's right there at the finish line. Sure, completing the race was a significant achievement for me, but what made it worthwhile? Doing it with Bob, and having the people I love most there in the end. So what exactly am I saying? If you want a life that's worth living, you don't need to live in Webster. You need to love. And if that love is fierce enough, maybe even poetic enough, you will inevitably make a difference. That's it. That's the answer. You need to love, and you have to make a difference. That's the evidence. And it seems you really can't do one without the other. Bob could have easily gone on ahead at mile 20, but it was love for a friend that made him stop to encourage in the moment, and it made a difference. My wife and kids and her parents didn't have to drive over an hour and then stand around in the pouring rain for another hour. But love doesn't care about convenience or comfort. Love knows that being there makes a difference. This is all that I want for all of you. All of you. All of us. These are my expectations for the rest of our lives. That whatever it is that you do, my expectation is that you will love doing it. My expectation is that whatever you do, you will take it seriously, but you won't take yourself seriously. My expectation is that you will love the people around you so completely, so sacrificially, and so unconditionally that for people to love you right back is irresistible. And my expectation is that wherever you go or whatever you do, the difference that you make will be profound, regardless of how significant it may or may not be in the grand scheme of the universe. It is through these expectations that I sound my barbaric yawp over the rooftops of the world. I'll be waiting for when you sound yours. And when you do, that's when you'll know your life is worth living. Now, I've actually just put a lot on your plate, believe it or not. But remember that you're from Webster, what that means about the plates we like. There's nothing trash about it. It's the biggest and most important plate that you'll ever be before you. It's the plate of your life, after all. And a plate full of love can get messy, sometimes even hard to finish. But I don't set expectations that can't be met. That doesn't mean that it's not going to be hard, that you're not going to get overwhelmed and feel like you want to quit. And it's okay to doubt, to say that you think you don't have it. But that's when I'll say, no, I think you do. Let's take it one step at a time. So come on. Having your name called out and crossing that stage does not signify an end. It is just the beginning. Nevertheless, may all of you here celebrate richly tonight and in the coming days. May all of you here love with a strength that is fierce and poetic, so much so that it's impossible not to make a difference. And may all of you here finish your race, however it is you are running. I am certain that the good work that was begun in you will continue until it is finished. So come on. Thank you. Peace and love to you all, and congratulations to the class of 2023.
Thank you, Mr. Cefaletto, for that great graduation address. My name is Colby Spencer, and now I'd like to draw your attention to our small stage and introduce our principal, Glenn Weedor, and our superintendent, Brian Neenan, who will be awarding diplomas to members of the class of 2023.
Quentin Owinger. Madeline Brunswick. Gavin King. Nora Mahoney. Hannah Caitlin Reeve. Sarah Caroline Rogers. Colby Grace Spencer. Emily Teresa Stewart. Julia Eve Bottini. Jack William Clement. Jonathan Paul Kress. A. Marie Laurie. Madison Blodgett. Ava M. Stoller. Ryan Abry. Paige M. Ackrey. Brendan Adams. Aaron Albert. Zach Allen. Thomas Amon. Hannah Atella. Aaron Bacchetta. Gabrielle Balch. Emma Sky Barrett. Sanjana Baskar. Jadalise Batista. Sudanez Bayazit. Tegan Baylor. Ashton Lee Beggy. Nathan Bell. Anna Marie Bello. Emma Bello. Elizabeth Benson. Dominic Burnell. Jacob Big. Caroline Bixler. Andrew Bradford. Lexi Brady. Grady Britt. Vienne Pietra Broico. Gabriella Adele Brongo. Catherine Buck. Mary Claire Buckley. Stephen Burchell. Jack Burns. Ava Burton. Joshua Butka. Maya Lee Kachadi. Mia Calabrese. Graham Carpenter. Georgia Elizabeth Carr. Angelina Bianca Charles. Benjamin W. Chase. Maggie Elizabeth Childs. Nolan Andrew Clark. Gretchen Jane Coffin. Bradford Stephen Coleman. Henry John Paul Compton. Ariel Cubero. Megan Cummings. Kyle Curtis.
Ben D'Ambrosia. Angelina M. DeLallo. Evan C. DeLeo. Rachel DeLeo. Jacob DeVos. Sorry. Nakisha Van Din. David J. DeSalvatore. Michael Charles Dowden. Alyssa M. Dudkowitz. Alana Dumel. Brody M. Dugan. Alex R. Dungy. Dacian S. Dutko. Ren Dutro. Adriana Dwalaby. Kayla Dwyer. Lathan Edmondson. Lauren Elizabeth Elliott. CJ Elmendorf. Adem Arol. Ella Victoria Esters. Caden Daniel Everts. Anna Ivevsky. Nathan Fairchild. Meliana Michelle Finale. Lily Noel Farnung. Ella Feliu. Charisma Crystal Ferris. Elsie Fields. Connor Fitch. Anna Elena Flaherty. Edward Frushi. Thank you. Joseph Fernari. Martin D. Gamache. Caroline Myrna Garby. Christine Gelos. Reincha Goff. Jenna Lynn Goodridge. Xavier Goosen. Michael A. Griffin. Owen C. Grun. Hannah Grace Gruner. Jackson Grutadaria. Mitchell Hale. Brady P. Hall. Bryce Jeffrey Halsdorfer. Eleanor Grace Hamby. Nolan Andrew Hamby. Lacey Michelle Hahn. Jamar Harvey. Cole Frederick Hastings. Logan Wesley Hawkins. Kira Elizabeth Hessler. Mia Lauren Hildebrand. Nate Hill. Brody Hoffman. Riley Martina Holberton. Chelsea Jane House. Thomas J. Howley. Alex Husser. Zach Isaac. Joseph Ronald Ives. Corey Jarvis. Hayden Jenkins. Parker Cruz Jensen.
Yeah, Parker!
Aubrey Jobson. Abigail Olivia Johnson. Jasmine Angelina Johnson Fletcher. Alexander Laval Jordan Jr.
Madeline Kelly. Jasmine Kendrick. Samantha Keskin. Tyler J. Kirschbaum. Jackson M. Clare. Anastasia Klimenko. Carly Kohlmeyer. Dennis Corin. Mila Minu Corner. Anna Elizabeth Kraft. Zachary Kretschmann.
Let's go, ZK!
Alina Kurosawa. Hunter Kurosawa. Sophia Laborde. Evan Lacey. Landon LaFranco. Melanie LaJouet. Sophia Marie Lamana. Sophia Rose LaPlaca. Taya LaPlante. William William Larson. Brian LaRue. Isabella Lavrenyenko. Mason A. Lawyer. Anna Lazik. Dominic Lazaro. Hannah Marie Lee. Sarah Lewandowski. Kendall Liapis. Marin Lilly. Sean Linder. Adriano Lopez. Corey James Lorenzo. Matthew Lastraco. Amanda B. Lowenguth. Olivia Mabe. Caleb Bernard Mayshag. Ryan Mikowski. Shelby Malboof. Ella Malloy. Michael Mancuso. Jenalee D. Mangala. Chloe Mansfield. Saray Marevka. Natalie Martin. Sean Mason. Carson Maston. Paisley Claire McCarthy. Julia Kate McCoy. Catherine Ray McDonald. Kyle Kyle McVeigh. Ryan N. Mealy. Jacob Andrew Mendola.
Let's go, Cheaters!
Aisrin Elena Maurice. Emma Messinio. Ryan C. Miklos. John Angelo Minicello. Samia Aznan Ali Modhar. Sumaya Aznan Ali Modhar. Alana Leilani Moore. Daniel L. Morales. Owen Matthew Morris. Raja Mosier. Jackson Mulcahy. Elena Murray.
Wesley Nagel. Arian Najad. Gwendolyn May Newtown. Vivian A. Nugent. Martina Susanna Nicolay. Maylee Ann Nitch. Elizabeth Marie Nonkus. Riley Eileen Norton. Isabel Diana O'Neill. Nicholas Olmo. Alejandro M. Ortiz.
Let's go, Ortiz!
Armand N. Paynton. Hannah Marie Palmer. Dashiell Hart Pickerney. Aiden Michael Penza.
Let's go, Penza!
Allison Claire Peterson. Brandon Michael Futner. Benjamin William Phelps. Jacob Piano. Sarah Ann Piota. Jenna A. Pilato. Valentin Pimenov. Srivarsini Pramoth Kumar. Carter J. Provenzano. Adriana Rose Puccio. Elise Ralston. Helena Rayo. Landon Rich. Ethan Andrew Richardson. Jason Thomas Reek.
That's my goalkeeper!
Annabella Sophia Ritchie. Emily Roddy Cawley. John M. Retker. Eliana Tikva Rogers. Lena Rosenbauer. Grant A. Ross. Trevor S. Ross. Noor Salam. Elisa Renee Sanchez. Zachary J. Sanford. Ryan M. Sands. Ava Shalichi. Alyssa Schur. Evan Shaw. John Sheba. Carter Shiley. Aya Mohammed Silmi. Manpal Singh. Jackson Taylor Slack. Danny Smith. Mia Smith. Shanna Mackenzie Smith. Tegan Nell Smith.
Thomas J. Snowden. Ryan Sopko. Alana Spano. Jenna Stallman. Ethan Steppenbeck. Antonia Stathopoulos. Natalia Grace Stornello. Maya Therese Sutherland. Harrison Schwarzenberg. Mike Schwarzenberg. Grace Ann Sweeney. Justin Sykes. Cameron John Paul Sylvester. Bella Christine Tamburino. Grant Taylor. Gage M. Talir. Connor Jackson Thomas. Alyssa Christine Thompson. Matthew J. Tomer. Spencer Tron. Giselle Trainer. Raymond M. Trottier. Ava Travato. Jason Tucker. Hannah Lynn Uckel. Sofia Valdivia. Jessica Valente. Anna Elizabeth Valentino. Miranda Vallone. Samantha Vallone. Kate Marie Van Wee. Kaden Vandenbosch. Mary Grace Vandenbosch. Maya Alexa Vandenbroek. Liam Van Dyke. Benjamin Earl Verplank. Robert F. Villa. Ella Wambach. Rachel Suzanne Webster. Gary D. Weiss. Riley Hope Welch. Kiana Claire Wells. Maximilian Perry Welty. Owen Thomas Wendorf. Clara May Wilden. Trent White, Jr. Madeline J. Weidman. Alexia S. Williams. Adriana Vitovich. Carolyn May Weigel. AJ Zarcone. Maya Zeller. Kyle Zeman. Zachary T. Zion. Adam Zlatkis.
For this, right?
There you go. You're ready.
Right. Ladies and gentlemen, may I be the first to congratulate and to introduce you to the graduating class of 2023 for Webster Thomas High School.
Congratulations, everyone. You should be so proud of yourselves for being here tonight. My name is Sarah Rogers. Please join me in welcoming the president of the Webster Central School District Board of Education, Mrs. Janice Richardson, who will be conferring our graduation status.
Graduates, please stand. Superintendent Brian Neenan and Principal Glenn Weedor, by the authority vested in me as the President of the Board of Education for the Webster Central School District, and through New York State Commissioner of Education, the students from Webster Thomas High School, class of 2023, have completed the requirements prescribed by the New York State Department of Education and the Webster School District curriculum. I now confirm your high school graduation. Graduates, you may now please move your tassel to the left. Congratulations.
We have a tradition here at Webster Thomas where we have a student or students begin our year by singing at freshman orientation and then closing our year by performing at our graduation ceremony to celebrate the end of our high school year experience. Join me in welcoming Shanna Smith and Maya Vanderbrook, who will be singing What I Did for Love from a chorus line by Marvin Heilish and Edward Kleben.
Kiss today goodbye and point me toward tomorrow. Wish me luck the same to you. But I won't regret what I did for love. What I did for love. Look, my eyes are dry. The gift was ours to borrow. It's as if we always knew, but I won't forget what I did for love, what I did for love. Gone, love is never gone. As we travel on, love's what we'll remember. Kiss today goodbye and point me toward tomorrow. We did what we had to do. Won't forget, can't regret what I did for love. What I did for love. What I did for love. Love is never gone. As we travel on, love's what we'll remember. Kiss today goodbye and point me toward tomorrow. Point me toward tomorrow. We did what we had to do. Won't forget, can't regret what I did for love. Won't forget, can't regret what I did for
So in closing, I just want to wish you all of you, the Webster Thomas class of 2023, a hearty congratulations on your many years of hard work and best wishes in all that you do. And I have one more request from me to you, and that is to join me in front of that video board so we can get one last picture of you as a class doing a cap toss. So if you join me over at the video board, that'd be awesome. Thank you. Have a great night, everybody.